Hi, my name is Teresa Hutchison, and the cat I'm going to be using for my project is Kira. She's a 6-year-old spayed female short-haired tabby. So the first thing I'm going to do to condition the clicker is get her to sit for me. So of course I have the clicker in this hand, I have the positive reinforcement in this hand. That's what she's been used to from our previous sessions. So for right now, she's already kind of crouching, sitting for me. So I'm just going to get her attention by luring her with my treat hand so that she pays attention to me for the following session. So, all right. You see? Sit. All right, and I'll do one more just so that she makes the connection and she starts paying attention for the following. So, sit. Alrighty, so the next thing we're going to do is targeting. So here I have an oral syringe, which is what I used in my previous video, or I think I might have used a pen, but she's pretty good with this one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to crouch down, and as soon as she touches the tip of her nose to the tip of the syringe, I'll go ahead and click the clicker so she knows that that's the behavior that I'm wanting her to learn, and then she'll receive her positive reinforcement. So. Now, while she's eating that, the next one I'm going to do was paw shake. She didn't do too well with this one on the previous weeks. Anything that I have to do where I'm physically touching her, it kind of distracts her in a way. So I'll try to attempt that one, but this is the one that I have struggled with her. So once she's done, I'll go ahead and attempt that. So what I'm going to do is I'll pick up her right paw, and as soon as she lets me hold it for just a moment, I'll go ahead and click the clicker and give her the treat so that she knows that she did a good job. So we'll go ahead and bend down. She didn't love that too much, but she did let me do it, so. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is I have her carrier over here. So this is going to be the husbandry behavior. So she did pretty well with this previously, but what I'm going to do, just because she doesn't love the carrier since she associates it with the vet, is I'll go ahead and place a treat inside of the back of the carrier, and then as soon as she climbs in, I'll click it so that she knows that that was the behavior I was wanting her to learn. So I'll just get her attention here, place it in the back. So give her a few more moments here because I think she's having a hard time associating that it's inside of the carrier. See if I can lure her in. There we go. So for this one, I might move on. She did pretty good in the previous weeks, but I did just recently take her to the vet, so she did have a vet visit, but I have been trying to get her used to it that way. It's of course easier, and it's also a good thing for her to be comfortable with. So she did take the treat off of the top of there, and I clicked it when she took it. So for that, she didn't perform it exactly how I wanted it, but I am glad that she at least approached the carrier, and she seems like she's a little bit more comfortable sitting up in the front of it right now. So we'll go ahead and we'll move on to the next thing. So the next thing, there are the desensitization. So for this, I have her grooming brush. So what I'm going to do is I'll go ahead and groom her, and as soon as she, as soon as I'm able to do a quick brush through, I'll click it and I'll let her receive the treat so that she knows she did a good job. So I'll go ahead and do that. She didn't love it, but I'll do it one more time, and she did really awesome with this one in the previous week. She actually liked it after she had been receiving the treats from it, so this was a really good result for that one. So I do want to do it one more time just to see if we see that change in the emotion there. Just let her finish her treat there. Okay, so I'll do it one more time. And there she actually liked it. She liked it a lot more. The previous weeks when we had done it, it took me a little long to give her a treat there since I've got my hands full. That's part of the issue that I've been having with the previous weeks too, but doing my best to do it on time because I know how important that is. But the previous weeks, the first one, she absolutely hated it, and then the second time she started to actually really like it. So I was really happy with this one. I was wanting to do this for the show. So for the next two, the top behaviors, I did teach her to spin, so I'll go ahead with a cue. I'll motion with my hand to kind of lure her in the direction, since that's what she's been trained for. And we'll go ahead and see how she does with that. The other one I was wanting her to do is lay down, which I've been having a really hard time trying to teach her to do, but we'll go ahead and attempt it and see how she does with it. I'm gonna get her attention here since she got a little distracted. Come on, Mama. There we go. Alrighty. Down. So she will crouch for me, but she doesn't completely lay down, but I'm gonna go ahead and count that for her for that one. And the last one I'll do is